It's been a while, but welcome back to Eternity TTRPG. I've had a bit of a hiatus, but I'm now back to bringing you awesome news in the D&D space, this time with a quick summary of the Critical Role 4 campaign. This will be episode 1. Whether you're a fan of Critical Role or you've just heard about it and you're curious on what it's all about, these summaries will be in the range of 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be doing all of them so far, so you can hear what's happening in the campaign without the full 4.5 hour time commitment of watching an episode. Additionally, stick around to the end because I'm also pulling out a few tips from each of these episodes, storytelling tricks, DM inspiration, and role-playing ideas that you can borrow for your upcoming game night to get the most magic from your adventures. So with that, today we jump into episode 1, The Fall of Thiatsi Fang. And by the way, I may get some of these pronunciations wrong. I'll do my best, there's a lot of them. The campaign opens in Dal Mekjar in the land of Kahad. This is in the world of Ahriman that Critical Role 4 is using. Thiatsi Fang, a war hero of the Falconers Rebellion and former mercenary with the Torn Banner, is scheduled for execution by the Chamber of the Lord's Advisory. Arcane Marshal Azune Nayar, once a comrade, inspects him for magical glyphs. He uncovers one on Thiatsi's back and secretly passes a message of hope to him. As Thiatsi is led to the gallows, he speaks telepathically with his brother Halandil Fang, Hal, who is in the crowd. Thiatsi sees something ominous in the sky and urgently tells Hal to help Murray at the Penteverall. Paint is waiting for Bolaire. Tell Thimble not to be afraid. And he defiantly proclaims the coming fall of false authority, then is hanged. The crowd reacts with grief, shock, and political tension. Real quick to interrupt, we now have free downloadable D&D cards at the Eternity TTRPG website that you can use at your table. Everything from combat actions to status effects. No more flipping through your book to see exactly what being petrified does to your character. You can just take our graphics, print them out at home, and slap them on your table for fun and easy reference. Grab yours today using the link below. Now, back to the video. After the execution, Hal readies a farum, an orcish custom for viewing the body, at his home, with his daughter Shadia, members of his theater troupe, and guests. Thacia Loy, an orc druid, and Octus Taconis, a human necromancer student, arrive early. Both had ties to the rescue attempt of Thiatsi. Thacia is ex-partner to Hal. They share a daughter, Shadia, and a son, Alagar. Octus is investigating his role in the failed plan to save Thiatsi. Azune brings Thiatsi's body to the wake. Tior, Pridasir, and Commander Loza Blade, former Torn Banner, honor Thiatsi's memory. Loza reminisces about Thiatsi's rise from common birth to rebellion. Wikander Halavar, Wick, and Aspirant Tyranny arrive as emissaries of House Halavar. Wick, a cleric devoted to the Candescent Creed, brings Thiatsi's scimitar and laments that he couldn't prevent the execution. Wick reveals that he pleaded with his grandmother, Fotarch Yanessa Halavar, to spare Thiatsi, but was rebuffed. Tyranny, a demon in service to House Halavar, drinks at the funeral, teasing Wick and testing boundaries. Thacia drunkenly explains that she and Hal fell in love in their youth, but she felt a pull towards the wider world beyond their small circle. Meanwhile, Azune and Octus piece together how the rescue chain broke. They head out to find Thimble, a fairy rogue and Thiatsi's close friend. In Thiatsi's apartment, ransacked, they find Thimble near death. Her memories flash back to Fairy, and she recalls the glyph she was supposed to deliver was interrupted. Cadigan Vale, a drunken ranger who recognizes Tior and Azune, joins them. He uses clues to determine that 7 masked assailants entered, 3 were killed, crow feathers were left behind, and the Stone of Night Song was stolen from Thiatsi's safe house. Thimble confirms thieves attacked her as she tried to deliver the glyph. The wrong glyph was detected by Azune. The Stone of Night Song is now missing, and someone has betrayed Thiatsi. Back at the wake, or the gathering place, Bolaire Lethalia, a warlock curator, arrives to support Hal. Aranessa Royce, Thiatsi's grieving widow, enters with Sir Julian de Venus, the man who brought Thiatsi to justice and perhaps bore much resentment. Julian taunts Thiazi's memory, spits on his corpse, and clashes with Thacia. Murray Magnuson, a dwarven wizard of Penteverall, arrives, triggering a moment of distraction. As night falls, Valus, an elven paladin who's 800 years old and devotee of the dead goddess Silandri, arrives. She demands the return of her property, the Stone of Nightsong, stating that Thiazi stole it. It's revealed that the stone was made by Silandri to guide elven spirits through the underworld. Without it, the journey may actually be blocked. In an eerie moment, the silver box containing broken ceramic tiles flies open, forming a mask bearing uncanny resemblance to Belair's face. The first episode ends with number 1 of a very wide cast. Apologies if there was any trouble following all the different people and pieces going on here. But it also ends number 2 with a great deal of tension in the air. There are multiple factions now that want the stone, there's an act of betrayal, and the cast is drawn together by grief, mystery, and political intrigue. We're left with a firm reminder of the world's lore. The Shapers, gods, were killed 70 years ago, magic is unstable, and the Sundered Houses, Royce, Halavar, Taconis, Einfasin, Cormoré, wield enormous power. The stakes are clear. Retrieve the stone, unravel the betrayal, and discover who killed Thiazi and why. So, what can we learn from the fall of Thiazi for our own games? Number 1, start big. That opening execution isn't just drama, it's actually crisis that instantly ties every character in the campaign together. You don't always need a warm-up quest or a session 0 in your campaigns. Just drop your players into the fallout and let them claw their way through. Second, make it personal. Every hero at the table had a history with Thiazi. That's why it hits so hard as a story. When your next campaign begins, link each PC to the same event: a death, a secret, a shared failure. And third, let failure stand. The rescue of Thiazi Fang did not work, and that's part of what makes the story matter so much. When you let plans fall apart, the next victory your players earn will feel that much more legendary. D&D heroes don't always have to succeed. In fact, just like all of us, the best stories often come from failure or setbacks that shape events to come. If you were to adopt just one thing for your next session, I'd say start with a crisis tied to your players, and let every character have skin in the game from the very first moment. And of course, if you're feeling up to it as well, combine that with selective reveals, emotional stakes, and the room to fail, and you're halfway to a compelling campaign. And there you have it, a full dive into episode 1 of Critical Role's Campaign 4, the execution, the betrayal, the stolen artifact, and the gathering storm. Next time we'll recap episode 2, Broken Wing, and pull more DM and role-playing lessons from it. I'll also be adjusting the format of this a little bit, so maybe a little bit less bullet point style and more actual stories. But until then, let your dice fly, may your stories be legendary, and thank you for watching.